Yes, Britain is a nation addicted to them.
And the two soaps that provide the biggest fix for avid viewers are Coronation Street and EastEnders. Today we pit them against each other as we search for the nation's ultimate soap fan.
And we ask the question, why are Brits so fascinated by soaps? I'm Nick Cochrane, otherwise known as Andy McDonald on Coronation Street.
And I'm Sophie Lawrence, but people still call me Diane, Frank's little girl. Now, we all know that EastEnders walks all over Coronation Street.
Oh, yeah. Who gave you that information?
Well, of course, everybody knows that.
Everyone knows that. Well, maybe in the depression stakes, eh?
But whichever you prefer, and even if you like both of them, the fact remains that over 70% of adults watch soaps. Why are they all so hooked? The person to ask is soap expert Chris Stacey. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Hello.
Now, why is it we're all so addicted to soap operas?
Well, I think basically we're all very nosy. I mean, how many times have you walked past someone's window when it's been open, the curtains have been open, and you've looked in and thought, what's going on in there, you know?
I always do that.
Yeah,
When I walk the dog, I'm always looking around.
Everybody does it, and soap opera is taking that one step further, and you're actually going into someone's lives.
So is it just us Brits, or is it, are we over the top about it, or are there other countries on the same par with us?
Well, just this year I've spent quite a lot of time in America, and would you believe the Americans, they're more obsessed than we are. People change shifts to watch Young and the Restless or Bold and the Beautiful, and women don't go out. You know, some of the housewives will not go out while these soap operas are on, yeah.
Wow.
Or they plan their lives around them, and they lead the line.
And do they have as many soap operas as us? Because we do have a lot. I mean, we have 3 of our own, don't we?
Four of our own.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we've got Brookside, we have 4 of our own.
But, yeah, they do. They have a lot more, but it's daytime stuff. So people, you know, you go out and the shops are empty and you wonder why, and it's Sunset Beaches on.
And they really are that avid.
They really are that avid, yeah, especially out in the sticks. Not so much in the big cities like New York, but in the sticks where, you know, they haven't really got much else other than TV.
And how many hours of soaps do you think these people watch a week on average? I mean, to watch, say, Coronation Street or EastEnders, you have to watch a minimum of an hour and a half. But do you find that if people are addicted to one, they're addicted to all of them?
Yes, I think you are. You've got to be addicted to soap opera. And you watch so much soap opera. I mean, you can watch it now on satellite, on cable, whatever. And with so many channels coming up and desperate to buy programmes, and repeats of soap opera are so cheap.
Now, do the Americans get... I know you say they go across the board. Do they get particularly right into one that takes over the nation and then everyone tends to watch it?
Yeah.
Like Dallas, I suppose.
Well, just recently, one soap opera was axed after 25 years, Another World. And, you know, it was going to the White House. People were writing to the president to try and stop the network axing it.
And what do you think the most important thing is about British soaps? Do you think it is the storyline being strong or the characters being strong? I mean, Coronation Street have a lot more long-term characters than EastEnders have ever had. I mean, there are a few characters, but
yeah.
EastEnders tend to have a bigger turnover in their characters. Do you think the storylines are the important thing, or that people love the characters in the show?
I think it's the characters. I think people can identify with the characters. Like, you know, you've got Dot Cotton. I think everyone knows a Dot somewhere, either in their family or a friend. And I think that is the important thing, that people get likeable characters. So
do you think that the audience is changing? I mean, do you think, well, a long time ago, well, I say a long time ago, but when the Street started, there was a nucleus of audience that wanted to get to know the characters, and I think they've changed now. They want big ins and big outs and big storylines. And do you think that's right, or? Yeah, I think with the younger characters, when they came into Coronation Street and like when EastEnders began, and it had loads of younger characters, I think people's views of soap opera changed. You've still got the regulars that are the hardcore fans of soap opera that want to know about the regulars, but the other characters and the other viewers, I think, want to know about the younger characters. OK, right, OK. Well, how do you spot a super fan and where do they live? Well, over the past few months, we've scoured Britain looking for the country's ultimate soap fan. Not just people who wouldn't miss an episode, but viewers with a serious commitment to the show that they love.
And we think we've come across an EastEnders watcher who's more serious than anyone else. Really know about your favourite soap. What do you say?
That would be great.
Well, that's Ben, and that is a pretty incredible shed, to say the least. But is there a Corrie superfan to match him? I think there might be.
Well, there they are, our 2 superfans. But who knows the most about their soap? Stay with us, because after the break, Jamie and Ben are going to pit their wits first against us and then against each other as we find out who knows the most about their soaps in the quest to find live TV's soap superfan. It's all coming up in just a minute.
How much do you know about your favourite soap? If you want to take the Soap Challenge to test your knowledge on EastEnders and Coronation Street, then log on to our website at www.liveTV.co.uk/soap quiz. You can have a go at the quiz on this show to see if you can beat our superfans. And there are over 100 extra questions for you to quiz yourself and your mates with. So log on to www.livetv.co.uk/soap quiz.